how do kind of the counts affect what parts of the field you're trying to use?
Yeah, in terms of parts of the fields I'm trying to use, I think I'm a guy that I can use all parts of the field, line to line, at any given count. I think
Hmm.
that's all based on timing. If you have
Okay.
a good swing on the ball, if it's an off-speed pitch and I wasn't expecting it, that's when you kind of pull and you're out front. Um, but my main focus and goal is to always drive the ball through the wall and through right center. Just
Got it.
kind of just to the right of second base, just basically right center field, closer to center field. So right through the middle of the field. If I'm a little bit late, that's where right field's there. And then if I'm a little bit early, left field. Only Ichiro I've seen really control where he wants to put the ball.
Yeah.
Um, Not many people can do it at a great level. I think that the new age guy would be Wander Franco. He's pretty good at controlling where he wants to hit it. Um, Obviously, he just signed that great extension, like he mentioned, with the great option. But no, I think for me, like I said, just driving the ball through the right center field wall, and thinking that pre-pitch. And then if it's inside pitch, I'll go left field, outside, stay to right field. It's when if you pull off it, or if you're trying to do a Derek Jeter, you might get yourself in trouble or break a bat or lose your thumbs.
Gotcha. And let's say you're in an 0-2 count. Do you get any wider in your stance or choke up at all, or do you keep everything the same physically and just it's kind of the awareness part of knowing you have to protect with two strikes?
Yeah, it's mental adjustments. Especially now, I think with the consistency, going back to consistency, like I think choking up might make a sense for certain pitchers that I'm facing on a day. But
Mhm.
if I was going to do that, I would do that my whole at bat, not only
Yeah.
two strikes. And so those are the adjustments I've made mentally that help me create success and put myself in a better position to have success more consistently, depending on the pitcher who I'm facing. I create an approach and a plan. And if that plan means I'm taking three fastballs right down the middle and striking out, then I'm sticking with that plan. And I think that's where I've seen a lot of big leaguers have success for a long period of time. You could talk about guys like Mike Trout and Josh Donaldson on our own team.
Hmm.
Byron Buxton has learned, over time, he's grown into that as well. And it takes a lot to trust it and to be able to do that, because sometimes you get away from it, you're like, man, he just threw me two fastballs right down the middle. Like, if he throws another one, I got to swing. But if your plan is to, you're sitting on a curveball, then you just got to trust it. Sit on the curveball, because you have 4 at bats, 3 at bats at least. And in those 3 at bats, one of the guys you're going to face, because now it's like a bullpen game in my eyes, face a new guy every time you hit. One of those guys you're going to face, you have a plan against them. And hopefully, if you succeed, one of the 3, that's 333. Like, that's a great average. It's a great ball player. It means you're getting on base once a day.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm trying to break it down like that. And how can I get as many wins as possible and put myself in a position for success?
Well, that is incredible insight, both on the mechanical side of things and then also on the kind of mental game of baseball. After 20 more years of playing pro, I think you're going to be a great hitting coach and manager.